Testing mic, mic, test. Alright, hopefully this is better. Remember this guy, right? AshtonJackFanny, whatever. Now, I highlighted here for you guys to read. What I'm doing in this video is trying to call out on this bullshit, you know. I'm still like exposing this guy just to show you the retardedness of this person. And the worst of all, the misinformation that this person is giving. I have copied and pasted what he had said and put it out and pinned it. But the reason I'm doing this because I want to show you what he says. Okay, let's just read what he says, you know. This is what he says right here. It says, go and look up a tech demo here on YouTube called The Witch, or type in this, the future of graphics to know. In that tech demo, you will see that to make a non-playable character model cry tears down her face in real-time cutscene, you need 4 Titan X GPUs running in SLI. And then he says, then fast forward to the PlayStation 4 in the order 1886. Go to this video, Cry plays the order 1886 part 2. And it says, then go to 2045 mark of that video and behold the master race. Well, first of all, what they were doing on that video, which is right here called the Witch, they were just testing to see how far they can push a DirectX 12 architecture, and it was in the first early stages, meaning that the GPU designers and the GPU architecture guys, you know, they were just experimenting. They haven't fully unlocked Pascal card or Maxwell card. They haven't fully unlocked it because they're still new. They're still learning about the architecture in the Pascal and Maxwell cards. Okay, it's not an easy, it's a complex thing to do. So what they were doing with using this Unreal Engine right here with the DirectX 12, and they were showing, you know, how complex DirectX 12 is and what it takes to run DirectX 12 games. But at the same time, nowhere did they say that you gotta have 4 Titan X SLIs to run this. You can run this on one Titan X. On one Titan X, you can run this. Now, obviously, it's not going to be steady, smooth frame rate. You're still going to be losing some frame rates here and there. The only reason they use 4 Titan SLIs on this demo is to show what it's capable of doing. Now, what this guy was saying is that the order 1886 with the original PlayStation 4 Pro, it's able to do just that with its 8 gigabytes GDDR5 RAM and lousy 1.8 teraflops that it has on there. I mean, come on, man. The Titan X alone has 12 gigabytes of GDDR5 XRAM. Okay, it has about 11 or 12 teraflops. 12 teraflops, man. It has. Just one card has 12 teraflops. And God knows how many CUDA cores. I don't know on top of my head, but I know that it has 12 teraflops and it has like more than 3,000 CUDA cores. I guarantee you that it's more than 3,000 CUDA cores. And it's running at a higher clock speed, has a higher memory bus speed, which is the XRAM. So for you to say that that Uncharted 4 cannot, that the PC cannot handle Uncharted 4, it's just simply retarded, man. It means you don't know what you're talking about. And he also failed to tell you right here, he failed to tell you that they were running this tech demo on DirectX 12, okay? Which means that PlayStation 4 Pro cannot handle, PlayStation 4 cannot handle DirectX 12 at the moment. The highest it can go is DirectX 11, okay? They cannot handle DirectX 12. Maybe, well, Scorpio probably most likely will be able to handle DirectX 12, okay? And let's see what else he wrote. And he says, why don't you go and check the video called 1886 Cry plays the order. Okay, you know what? Let's go check it out. Cries. Hold on. I mean, I'm trying to get to the bottom of this idiot, really. Cries play the order. Because I just want to expose like how, you know, idiotic this guy is. Let's see if we can find it. See if we can find that. The order. I can't even find that video, dude. I can't even find that video. You know, instead of him just typing some bullshit, why don't you just like give me a link? You know, he could have at least sent me a link so I can look it up. But look, man, the whole point here is I'll even play this video. I'll even play this video so you can see it. Okay. They were using 4 Titan X's for a technical. They wanted to push the limits of DirectX 12. They wanted to see how far they can go. So that's why they were using Titan X, 4 Titan X's, all right? Well, what this guy was saying, he was using this out of the context, okay? Which was which is the Final Fantasy 15, okay? Tech demo, all right? And what he was basically saying on my comment is that even with the 4 Titan X's, DirectX 12, this video, it's actually from 2015, man. This is not even Pascal. This is Maxwell, man. This is before they introduced Maxwell. All right, they were just starting to understand, to learn how DirectX 12 works, and they were just using 4 Titan X's to push it to its limits. Can you run this tech demo on 1 Titan X? Yes, you can. You can run this demo on 1 Titan X, okay? But they were using 4 Titan X Maxwells just to enhance the graphics to its limits, okay? But he's trying to say, quote unquote, that the original 7000 model PlayStation 4 launch date 2013 console can handle this. I'm sure he can handle it, but like with very, very low textures and like very, very low resolution. Like the Order 1886 was running on some shitty 900p resolution, alright? And everything was downgraded. Even the textures were downgraded a little bit in the Order 1886, okay? And they weren't like sharp textures, okay? They were being compressed, and they were using a lot of grain of film effects to hide all the other jagginess and whatnot in the game. All right, and it was running at a very shitty frame rate to begin, like 29 to 28 frames per second. So, man, you know, if you're gonna write me some comment about this kind of stuff, I already knew about this tech demo, you know. And why am I exposing this guy so much? And why don't you hear from him anymore? It's because it's important that you guys, you know, I think it's very important. All right, we're going to do one more video. This time we're going to do this. Hold on a second. I think it's very important that you guys, you know, learn just how much stupidity there is with this guy. I mean, let's read some more. Look what else he said. He says, Uncharted 4, a thief's end, Elena gets pissed at Drake at 312 Mark video, watch the Master Race 4 in its glory, Elena's crying. I mean, really, first of all, I cannot even find that video anywhere. I searched for it, I couldn't even find it, number one. Number two, even if you were to contact Naughty Dog, they'll tell you that PC, if they were to release Uncharted 4 or Last of Us 2 on the PC, DirectX 12, they would tell you that it would knock your socks off. That's how good it would look. You know, just him saying this, it's so retarded, you know. But I don't think I have to expose him any more than this. It's so obvious what this guy, it's saying. Even I says, I'm just copying and pasting this Academy Award of Lunacy for the record. Because stupidity of this guy is that he's willing to, here's the problem, he's willing to defend PlayStation 4 so much that he's willing to spit out misinformation and lies. You know, and that's the issue here. You know what I mean? All I was doing in this video was just trying to show you that obviously PC is the most perfect version to go with, because if you have a high-end PC, you're gonna enjoy native 4K and then higher textures. The experience overall is gonna be better if you have a PC version, because with PC, you know, there's no limitation to how far you can go. I mean, the more beefier PC you have, you know, the better experience is going to be. You know. But for him, that wasn't good enough. And I said, yeah, the god of graphics, and it's true. How do you think the consoles are made? They were made based on PC architecture. Who do you think designs the chips inside your consoles? It's the manufacturers that make graphics cards for PC. That's who. Who do you think puts that CPU processor? It's the manufacturers like AMD or I don't know who else out there. I think AMD is the one that's doing it right now. But it's the manufacturers that do it for the PC as well. But then again, you know, this is just me showing you stupidity of this guy. And everything he said here, it's bullshit. It's not true. You know. He has no idea just how powerful 4 Titan X's are. Okay, and that's the Maxwell. If he were to use Pascal, here, you know what? Since we're here, let's do this. Let's go to NVIDIA, man. You know, since I'm really roasting this guy, this is really a roast. I'm going full blast and roasting this guy, so he'll learn that he never, ever, ever, ever comes back to my channel and write any kind of a pissy shit like this ever again. This is also a message for other ones as well. That, man, you come to my channel and you start writing some kind of shit like this, you're gonna get exposed in half a second immediately. I will not give you any brooding room, man. There won't be any second chances. There won't be any warnings. Boom, you're done. So I'm just teaching people this is how it's going to be on my channel, and that's how it's going to be. So let's go to, hold on, to GeForce. Let's go to GeForce here. Hold on, GeForce. Let's go to GeForce right here. And let's go to the hardware. I just want to show you something. Let's go to the Titan X, NVIDIA Titan X. This is the Pascal one. I want to show you. That's the Pascal. In a minute, I'm going to show you too, and we're going to read about it a little bit. All right, the GeForce GTX 10 series graphics cards are powered by Pascal to deliver up to 3 times performance of previous generation graphics cards, plus innovative new gaming technologies and breakthrough VR experiences. This is Titan X Pascal. First and foremost, let's just go. First of all, it's an expensive card. It's $1,200. All right, that's number one. Now let's read about the specs. Let's go with the specs of this card. Let's see it. Let's view the full specs right here. All right, number one, JackFanny. Okay, AshtonJackFanny. Hopefully you're reading this. Just one. This is a one single Titan X Pascal. One single Titan X Pascal, my friend, has about 3,584 CUDA cores. I don't know if you know what that means, but trust me, son, that is insanely fast rendering. Okay? Okay? All right. Base clock, it's 1417 megahertz. Boost clock, it's 1531 megahertz, which is pretty good. Memory speed, it's 10 Gbps. That's fucking fast memory speed bus right there, man. It's pretty fucking fast. And the standard memory configuration, it's 12. This is a standalone card, guys. It's 12 gigabytes of GDDR5X with 384-bit memory and 480 memory bandwidth gigabytes per second. So this is a very fast memory. Just the memory alone, 12 gigabytes it's insanely fast enough to handle that Uncharted 4, okay? Just that alone can handle Uncharted 4 fully maxed out in native 4K with HDR, okay? Not to mention the 3584 CUDA cores. And then, if we go right here, it has the DirectX 12 API, feature level 12 1. This is basically a architecture that is fully unlocked. This card is fully DirectX 12 unlocked. So no matter what DirectX 12 games coming in the future, they're going to be fully supported, fully unlocked. With this card, you future-proof, man. You can feed this thing anything. All right. It has the Vulkan API as well and OpenGL. So this thing has Vulkan and DirectX and OpenGL. All right. Now let's go further down a little bit more. As far as I understand, this thing has about, I believe, 12 teraflops. That's what I understand. It has 12 teraflops. And, you know, we can go and find that out. We can go here, Titan X. Pascal. Let's see what we come up with. It has 11 teraflops. 11 teraflops, man. Okay. So, Mr. Fanny Boy, Jack Fanny Boy, Mr. AshtonJackFanny, Mr. Arsenal guy, okay? Listen, mate. You have no idea what you're talking about. And you are delusionally hardcore Sony fanboy. And you have no idea of how the hardware works. You have no idea how the architecture works. So don't write me letters of biblical proportion about something you have no idea, man. Alright? This one card alone, which is the beast, has 11 teraflops. It swallows Scorpio, wipes his ass with it, and then throws it out, and then some more. It's not bad enough that it has 11 teraflops, but on top of that, they add some more stuff to make it more ridiculous. They add 12 gigabytes GDDR5 X RAM on top of the 3500 CUDA cores. An insanely fast memory speed bus. So this one card, fully unlocked Pascal card, this one card all by itself can handle Uncharted 4 and the Order 1886 at 12 fucking K, man. Not just 8, but 12K. You might have to run it, but I think what this could easily run 12K with 38 frames per second with high settings. Just this one card. So when you're going to come here, man, and talk about the technical demos, this card alone by itself kills everything in the dust, leaves everything in the dust. It's a future-proof card. And now you're going to talk about 4 Titan X SLIs. You're going to talk about 20 Titan X SLIs. The tech demo you were talking about, it's a Maxwell card. And they were just using it for to see how much they can go, how fast they can go with the performance. That's why they were doing that, to see how much they can push the architecture of DirectX 12. So anyway, this video is my last video about this clown. I just felt like I needed to properly just let you guys know just stupidity of this kid and just how retarded he is. This is the problem with the fanboys, man. This is what I'm encountering every day, man. Every single day. Here I am right now in front of the microphone doing research. A proper research. And learning about teraflops. Learning about the architecture. Learning about the memory bus speed. All of that stuff. Learning about CUDA cores. You know, you don't just memorize these CUDA cores. You need to understand how do these CUDA cores work and how much they can render, why they're so important to the rendering. You know, all of that stuff, man, you learn about. But the problem with the fanboys is they own the plastic of a brand, and they keep that brand to them so proudly that they will write any kind of BS to defend that piece of plastic console. Alright, so I'm officially done with this clown. I think I already done enough. I don't think he even has the balls anymore to even come near my channel. And this message also goes into the other idiots. And I even know that some of you are from UK, man. And I know the majority of Sony fanboys are in UK. I know that for a fact, man. I know my statistics. I can look and see who's from where, who's what, man. So I don't care how many times you change your name, how many fake accounts you open up. I still know it's you, and you're still going to be going to my spam folder. Meaning you're going to be wasting your fingers, and they're never going to see a light of day on my channel. So this is really to expose this kind of nonsense, and also to send a message to them that it doesn't work with me, guys. You're not going to get anything out of me, number one. Number two, I will expose you immediately, and I will make fun of you, I will mock you, and I will show you no mercy on mocking you. And number six, just quit while you can, you know. And now some of my subscribers will say, well, why are you bringing so much attention and emphasis into this? I'm not, but the reason I'm doing this is to send them a clear message so they understand that it's a waste of time for them. Number one, it's not going to affect me at all. Number two, I will block you, I will report you, and then I will expose you and mock you. And there won't be anything you can do about it. It's that simple. And I just want to set an example. This is how my channel is running. The way I run my channel, it's very strict. It's like a boot camp. Sure, you want to debate? We'll debate. Bring some knowledge with you. We're going to have a debate. But if you come to my channel with this nonsense of shitting, that's it. All right? And if I don't like your tone of language that you're writing down, even this one guy that previously wrote me something, but I let it go. I didn't want to be an asshole because he understood. Look, man, cut the WTF. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you, Mick? Listen, man. All right? Are you coming here for my microphone? Are you coming here to see what I have to say? Now, you could have said, hey, man, could you please fix that microphone? Thank you. But just typing WTF, what the fuck's wrong with your microphone, lets me know what I'm dealing. Lets me know everything I need to know about you, man. So, just be warned. I will not tolerate bullshit on my channel. I have blocked around hundreds of people. I have blocked in the course of 5 months. I think close to 1,000 people I blocked. Removed, reported. I have no issues doing that. And here I am still standing, 10,000 plus subscribers moving forward. That's it. That's me, guys. You will get to know me. That I'm not like you, any other YouTuber out there. I have certain guidelines. I have certain protocols, and I have certain principles that I keep on this channel. And as long as I'm running it, guys, that's the way it's going to be. That's the way it's going to be. And if you come to me with some bullshit and writing some nonsense, you will have to pay the consequences of being exposed, being mocked, and being laughed at. That's the way it's going to be. All right? So that's it for today. Tomorrow I'm going to do a first look on Horizon Zero Dawn. I got the deluxe edition, digital deluxe edition. There's a couple of costumes that comes in, and there's dynamic theme that comes in as well. There's also some digital stuff that comes in. You can look at the pictures. Is it worth $69? I mean, it's $10 more, but you do get dynamic theme. So, you know, that's a bonus. And you do get a couple of different costumes. And you get this digital picture album to look into. But I just felt like they could have maybe added some more stuff. Maybe 4 costumes or extra 4 weapons or something like that. And or added some other cool features like a soundtrack. I don't know. You know what I mean? I just thought they could have done a little bit better job on that. You know what I mean? But hey, you know, not a big deal. It's not like $9 more, man. It's not like that much of an issue to me personally. If it was like 80 or 90, I was like, forget it. But you know, $9 more is fine. So tomorrow we'll do a first look, 10 minutes first look, and we're gonna check it out. We'll look into it. Like I said, my first look tomorrow is going to be my first impression. Don't expect it to be like, ooh, this is it. There will be a lot of testing throughout Tuesday, Wednesday night, Thursday night, and then Friday and Saturday is going to be like no stone unturned as far as the test. That's going to be like the full blast tests of Horizon Zero Dawn, which means we're going to test every little aspect of it. And as always, I'm going to tell you what I'm seeing. You don't have to trust me. You don't have to believe me. But that's what I'm seeing. And then you can wait till Digital Foundry. Then you can compare my video and you can say, oh, look, I guess he was right. That's because I tell you what I'm seeing. And if I see something out of place, I'm going to let you know. If I see some bugs, if I see some input lag, I have to address that. Why? So I can help the developers, and the developers can go and fix that, send an update and fix that, all right? That's what it's about, man. It's about analyzing things. It's not about criticizing the game. It's about analyzing it and helping helping the game be a better experience for all of us. That's what it's about. All right, guys. Thank you for watching this last video of today.